It's week 4 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time. And he got his respect, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about, let's take that forward now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 19 carries, 86 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who'll be calling the plays under center.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now back to throw. He gets this one complete to Bowden. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. They'll check this one down to Bowden, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McCann's kick up and good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On play action, they'll throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. He stiff arms him. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. Escapes the defender, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He's still on his feet. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Prescott off play action. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Here's Elliott. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Elliott. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 1 man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes, when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Bowden. Dances by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Bowden. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Second and 15. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The give to Elliott. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Pushing his way through. Still fighting for more. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now they're setting up a screen here on the left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Neville Gallimore forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the...
In trouble, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. They'll look to throw again. Escapes the sack. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Godwin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And you'd think on third down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they called the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Prescott's throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make this a second down. Now Prescott. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Here's Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down now, it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 64 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And this is caught at the 8. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays.
And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
There's Chark with a great grab.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Take it in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down, Williams.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big gain there on 3rd and long. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Micah Parsons
In there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
McCann's kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott down.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
They run with Bowden.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
They'll run it here with Bowden.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They shakes him off. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DJ Chark, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Here's Dak. He's got Elliott. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Seahawks.